Now, the thing about Sex Criminals, Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky do such an amazing job. Not just on this comic that has, if people who could stop time. Granted, it's not typical stopping time powers. It only happens when they orgasm. This book, in terms of relationships, it really normalizes things. Some people go their whole lives thinking, oh, they're the only ones who experience certain things in relationships, and Fraction does such a great job in letting you know you're not alone. There are people out there who understand what you're going through. That's just one of the things I love about this book now. I was late to the party. I only started it last arc, but I did, read all the back issues. I kind of binged them in like under a day. But picking up from last issue, we kind of begin with John in his red room. Now, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a red room. So John's in Sex Criminals, his red room is, he admits it. That's where, when he dreams, that's where he ends up when he's feeling bad or when he's feeling guilty. But in this particular instance, Keagleface is with him in the red room, and she's naked and she's looking down on him. So make of that what you will. Other news, Dr. Kincaid, Jasmine St. Cocaine, ex-porn star, is down on her luck because Keagleface got her fired from her college. And there's this one panel where she goes to an ATM, and yeah, it has to be seen to believe. She ends up seeing an ad for Sexporicon. She's there signing autographs and stuff, taking pictures. She has the typical weirdos who try to cop a feel when they're taking a picture with her. Then you have the one guy's like, can you give me your autograph, and then can I spit on your tits, And then there's the other guy that's across from her. She just gives him a nice, middle finger, tell him to go fuck himself. She calls John's psychiatrist. The psychiatrist openly admits, I know you from both facets of your job, of your life. So meaning he's studied her collegiate papers, but he also knows her work as a former porn star. And she's like, look, listen, I'm just trying to have dinner and drinks right now. If you're down for that, let me know. And it sounds like, there's something there. We also check in with Robert and Rachel, who, as you may recall, I think we might have actually left this out of the last video, but wasn't on purpose, I assure you. But Robert and Rachel kind of broke up. Robert comes to bring her the rest of her stuff. He's explaining how he's not like, your typical guy, that he's timid as fuck. And basically, it's easier for him to say that, he was thinking about keeping a pair of her panties so he could fucking whack off on him. To him, that's easier than saying, I love you and I miss you. And I need you back. And the last panel with them, it looks like something might be happening there too. Now, back to John and Susie now. John's been buying a lot of stuff lately for Susie. Like, a lot. And thing is, John's kind of broke because John's unemployed. In case you guys forgot. Also, so Suze thinks, holy shit, is he robbing banks without me? Like, how the fuck is he affording all this stuff? Susie makes him promise that, you're not stealing, you're not dealing with Keagleface anymore, none of this bad shit. We're just going to move on with our lives. And John, you could tell, is feeling, in his bubbles, is feeling guilty as fuck for lying to her, but he does it anyway. Stubeck is the guy who would get off from the affection of being, like, stepped on. And yeah, so his totems pop up in John and Susie's bedroom. Remember, Susie didn't know about any of this. So, when these guys are like, why are you following us? And like my Skeletor voice, like, ah! I would recommend this book. This book combines and crosses so many different genres that there literally is something in it for everyone. Like, I'm beginning to... It wasn't my intent when I first started reading this book, but when I did, it was... Like, now I'm actually, like, finding some relationship advice from the letter pages. So, thank you, Matt Fraction, and thank you, Chip Zdarsky, for bringing this book to life. Guys, as always, please like, share, comment. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know what I should be reading. I'm going to be back this week with Doom Patrol and then Paper Girls. Guys, till next time, take care. Friends, please do me a favor and go follow Miss Comica over on your Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Besides being ridiculously awesome, she's also one of the first friends I've made doing this. And I can't say enough nice things about her besides being into a lot of the same stuff I'm into, especially Doom Patrol. She may be the only person who's into Doom Patrol more than I am. She also reviews and covers a lot of comics I'm not necessarily into. So, I mean, she really does help expand my comic horizons, and hopefully she can help expand yours. Guys, please go check her out. Thanks.